All right. So today we're going to look at our object lesson about cold water, hot water, and iodine. So, as we all know, hot water or hot air rises. And for this object lesson to work, you need to start with your hot water. Again, this could be warm water that you get from the sink. It doesn't have to be like piping hot. So, you have your warm water here in front, and then we have our iodine, which represents sin, worry, anxiety, anything that is negative or thoughts that are negative in your lesson. So, what you'll do is you'll start off with your warm water here, and then you'll pour in your iodine and make sure it doesn't go right over the top. But you want enough where it looks like, okay, you can't really see through this. It's muddled, it's very dark. So, we're just gonna put all that in there. Okay. Now, the second part or the second jar that you have is cold water. And I just had a bottle of water in the refrigerator and just used that. So, with this object lesson, you're going to need some Clorox or bleach. And for about a cup of water, you'll need 2 tablespoons of bleach. So, we'll just pour that out. Right there. Okay. So, in order for this to work really well, you need to make sure that the water is to the brim of each jar. So, I have the water to the brim of this warm jar, and then I have it like almost overflowing here in the cold jar. And this is the part you want to practice over and over again. Where you have a piece of cardboard, and this can be from, let's say, a firm, paper plate that you cut out a circle from, and this is going to go on top of your cold water. And you have to do this relatively fast because if you don't, the water will permeate through this and you'll have a big sloppy mess on your hands. So we don't want to do that. But what we're going to do is make sure the rim of the hot water is meeting the rim of the cold water. And you're going to do this very carefully. Take your time. Again, practice this as much as you can. So what we're going to do is put that on top of there, flip it over, and it's going to leak just a little bit, and slide this right over top of your warm water. So what I like to do is just adjust it with my fingers right along the way. And again, it's leaking out just a little bit. And then I'm going to firmly hold down on the cold water on the top and slowly pull this cardboard out. And as I go through, I'm going to turn this for you guys, is I'm making sure the glass is hitting the glass. So I need to adjust there just a little bit. All right. Okay. Voila. All right. And as you can see, it's all mixing up and it'll become completely clear, getting sin, worry, whatever it is out of our life and us focusing on God.